everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. It's Wednesday. Shay's not here yet. I have been up early getting my house ready. Yesterday the dogs were wet and I didn't use the this shampoo that I normally use on Georgie, because golden retrievers, when they're wet, stink. And so this stuff, when I use the shampoo, it neutralizes the dog smell, and she smells really good. And everybody that touches her goes, she smells good, you know. So anyways, I was outside. I used a gallon of, well, I bought this gallon of stuff for white dogs. I bought it for Tilly. And I don't use it on her since she itches. But I used it on Georgie yesterday, and she stunk while she was wet. Well, anyways, Tiff came in here this morning. She goes, why does it smell like wet dog in here? And I'm like, dent. I got up, stripped the beds, I stripped the floors, I stripped the couches, except this one. I haven't stripped this one. It's next. But, yeah, I swept, I mopped. The house is clean again. And I threw everything outside on the carport, and I just carried it over there and threw a load in. I threw the rugs in first. I had an extra cover, so I got a cover for the couch. But yeah, and wiped down all the counters, and it smells good again. I don't want people to tell me my house smells like dogs. I take pride in that I can keep that down, but I'm gonna rewash her this evening and with the proper shampoo. So she doesn't smell. She smells like this. I've sprayed. This is it is a perfume, premium grooming. It's a finishing spray, and I sprayed her down with that, but it wasn't enough. I didn't get her underneath. She doesn't like me squirting stuff at her. And she's not crazy about the vacuum, but she tolerates it. And this one has, look at her feet. Yeah, she's been running around. She's had the zoomies this morning playing with Fred. He's so funny. He will sit out in the field like this, waiting for the girls to come out. He's so funny. Like, he doesn't sit at my door. He's respectfully stalking my girls. But Tilly loves biting him and chasing him, and him chasing her. They zoom around the yard. He just had a birthday. His birthday was two days ago. Freddie, his name is Freddie. Fred, I call him Freddie. And yep, he's the neighbor's dog, but he comes over and plays. He goes home and eats. Or if he doesn't go home, Reed comes over here and gets him for dinner. So, but he's an outside dog. But I think this is the most interaction he's had with. It's the first of animals that he's interacted with, and he's really good. He's really good. He's a sweet dog, but he's protective of this territory. If he sees a stranger, he will. Ooh! He was barking across the fence at my neighbors. That's their like vacation. The guy bought the property for his parents to get away, you know, and so nobody's there most of the time. And my dad maintains the yard and the chickens and the goats. They actually belong to that guy for his grandkids when they come up. So. My first cup of coffee. I made the pot about an hour ago, but I've been going and going and going. I got a lot of yarn over in the other, all that stuff that was in here in that video. Yep, I took it over there. My back started hurting a little bit, so I'm resting for the moment. And I might get a couple rows in on this project. I will. I'm not working on what I should be working on, but that's okay. I'm working on what I want to work on right now. So the procrastinator. So this is 1/2 of a sweater. I was debating MJ off the hook sweater, and I decided to probably, I'm gonna do this pattern every other, not quite, that's 2 rows from here to here. Let me fold it. From here to here, I'm gonna do this pattern when we get to the white, which is my pattern. The color, I'm doing MJ's, which is an extended single crochet, which I like that stitch. So I don't know, that's the plan. Let's see what Nancy does. This stitch is pretty easy once you get your brain into it, because you gotta extend the single crochet before you pull through. You pull through the first loop, then yarn over and pull through both, and then chain 1, skip 1. She has us doing. And I don't know if that will screw up the count if I do mine. We will see. Did I start this with a single crochet at the end? I think I'm good. So today we're working in the yarn room. I'm actually really excited to get help. Shay doesn't have the best back in the world, so hopefully together we'll get it done. Oh goodness. I hope I'm doing that right. I think I am. I think that's pretty. But this, yeah, this is the front. I have it marked. But I thought we could chat a little bit. I'm gonna bring a dresser here from the house to put my clothes in, and I'm gonna put it right there. It's a tall Chester drawer, and I think it'll fit there. The door will only open to where it's open now. I don't know if you can see that. Chester drawers. So, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit any of my dressers with the mirrors, my long dressers. So, right now. But Dad called me. He goes, "You can put shelves in that room, but you need to stay on your side." I think he's funny. He has a line down the middle, but I'm gonna use that one whole side wall and put yarn shelves in there. I gotta pay attention because there's a chain space and then a stitch. I gotta make sure I do the right stitch, and I'm talking. But I got most of this stuff done. I only have the floor to clean up. I probably should do that real quick. I don't know if you guys hate watching me clean. I know I'm not a cleaning channel, but I want to clean so I can. I think I have a rug I'm going to put in here. Tiffany gave me an area rug, and I want to clear it out and just use that to vacuum and I don't know, protect this floor. These dogs are hard on stuff. That's why I have covers on everything. This one in particular. She's a bull in a china shop. She doesn't realize how big she is. But she's getting better around mom and dad. Like she'll run up to mom and startle her. She goes, "I'm so afraid she's gonna jump on me and knock me down." And I understand, but she's pretty good. Tilly likes to jump up on mom when she's in her chair and lick. And I told my mom, I said, tell her, I said, stop. And she said, stop, and Tilly stopped. She'll lick for as long as you'll let her. But you can tell she listens. She's getting better at listening, coming to mommy. Except when I have a water hose in my hand. She ran from me yesterday. She listens to me when her collar's on. She doesn't. She knows when she doesn't have that collar on, mommy has no control. She'll take off to grandpa's. She's protective too. I worry about her chasing people. I'll be so glad when we get that gate closer. Nobody can come in here. I don't like these Amazon drivers, and we have them. We have a box up front, and we tell them, speed limit 5 miles an hour. If you go over that, an old man's gonna chew your butt out. In those exact words. Alert, please pay attention to the speed limit, 5 miles an hour. Put package in drop box just past gate. Do you think they listen to that? Guy come flying in here, 30 miles an hour. I hate to even admit this, but my dad come flying up to that car and he bumped the car. He said, "You're not allowed in here. You're trespassing." And it wasn't pretty, y'all. But he's real protective of these dogs. Yeah, I said, "Dad, you can get in trouble." He said, "They're breaking the law." He's a stubborn old man. I'm glad he stays here on the farm, just put it that way. Oh, Lord. I sometimes go, I know where I got it from. When I was younger. I was tough when I was younger. I played tough anyways. You had to be tough to be my dad's child. But we have a very warm spot in our heart for animals. But yeah, he bumped that car. And I said, he hit my car. And I said, "You don't belong back here." I said, "Please," I said, "if you read the instructions, you are not to drive back here, and you are to not go over 5 miles an hour." So, and one driver, my dad got in it too. They were cussing each other. Even the driver was cussing at my dad. He was going to report my dad that they weren't going to come here anymore. My dad said, "That's fine. Don't come here anymore. You can drop packages at the gate, you know?" So anyways, it's been an issue. I haven't talked about it a whole lot, but But when we get deliveries, I alert Mom, bring dogs inside. Alexa tells me they're coming. I get a text they're coming. And so I usually go up there. But the other day, I was up there waiting for him, and I didn't know he pulled in the gate. And my dad was talking to him. My dad goes, "Stop!" He goes, "Nancy," he was flying. So I walked up to him. He stopped. I walked up to him. I go, "Where are you going?" He says, "I'm delivering to Tiffany." I said, "There's a box. Turn around. Look, there's a box over there you just passed." He goes, "Well, it says to drop it off at her house." I said, "Go look at the sign. It has her address on it." And so he tried to drop it in the box, and it wouldn't let him scan it. He goes, "I'm not close enough to the house." And I said, "Look, you're dealing with a grumpy old man here. You have to slow down." So he goes, "Well, I'm going to walk until I can ping her house." So he walked up the lane here. I guess there's a pin. They have a pin. So anyways, he changed the pin to where the box is. So yesterday, guess where they go? They go to her house. So we've got some issues with Amazon flying in here. So, but that one driver, he bumped. I think he more than bumped, but anyways, they haven't been back. But yeah, I know they have a job to do, but they have instructions. And one guy admitted, he goes, "I didn't read it." So I'm using the reply yarn like I had talked about. I really like this yarn. And it's isn't it cotton mix? You know, I can't remember, but I caked it up. I've got 2 electric cake machines. I'm going to bring one of them in here. This thing's kind of bulky for in here. This room is so small. But am I alone? I feel like I will, like, to clean up, I have to, like, destroy first. You know, got to organize everything, pull everything out, put everything back. But when I have projects, I feel like I just make a mess. It's like I clean up to make a mess to clean up again. It's just like this cycle. It's, you know, and it doesn't help that I have an overwhelming amount of yarn, but I love yarn. I love it so much. I invest all my money in another building before I do anything else. Not well. I haven't spent any money yet, but that one building, just the shell was 10 grand, and the flooring and the walls and the electrical are probably a couple more thousand. But the material I got from my business, so I really don't know the dollar amount. The flooring I got from Ollie's, great deal on flooring. And I really like the flooring. Now there's a piece at the door that's coming up. I don't think it's the flooring. I think it has something to do with the installation. I'm gonna get Dad to help me fix that. I've had a rug over it, so I didn't realize that it popped up until, I don't know, the other day. It might have been this rain moisture. The door doesn't leak that I know of. I haven't noticed, but when I pull that piece up, I'll find out. And I think I threw everything away. I don't even think I have one piece, but I might go to Ollie's. I might have to buy a box. I don't know. They probably won't have it. And then I'll have to just glue it down, but I want to, it snaps, and where that piece snaps, when I was trying to put it back in, I chipped it. I'm working on my pattern. Let's see how it looks. I don't think it's gonna, it's not gonna interfere with the count. I'm gonna film and crochet till Shay gets here. I just got a notification she was on her way. Georgie, you want your pillow? I got her pillow. I pulled her pillow out of here, her bed. I was gonna clean this room up before Shay got here, and I decided to do a video. The video that I put out this morning is a video I did last night. It didn't upload before I fell asleep, so I released it when I woke up this morning. So I didn't actually, a lot of times I'll watch the video to make sure. Sometimes I will do stuff in my editing app and I know how it happens, but like if I adjust something, it'll affect anything before that. It can. And like music will be in the wrong spot. And it just, anyways, I usually like to quickly review through it just to make sure there's no boo-boos. But I did not really review it. Hopefully everything's okay. Oh, I know what, there's a few things I need to put my bags in the description box. And also, I was going to show you guys Premier's new cotton, but if you go to the link, you can find it. It's a new basic cotton. They've got basic acrylic, basic worsted ombre. I wonder if they're going to fade out the just yarn, but the cotton, that was a surprise. They should have came out with that before summer. But it's all right. Knock, knock, get ready, track your package. I invested in some gold that I could wear. I'm almost to the other side. On the pattern that I created, it's not a written pattern, it's something that I just created a couple days ago, and I'm trying to see if it will work up into a nice pattern. It's just a 5-row repeat stitch pattern, and so don't ask me where you can get it, because I don't have a pattern, a written pattern. Not yet, anyways. Alright, it's my next step. So the first one I did a chain 3. I'm not counting that as a stitch. It looks like there's 4, but it's only 3. 1, 2, 3, skip 2, and then the next is 6 of them. 1, 2. Is it 6? Yeah, that's 6. These are nice size windows. There's an airplane that keeps flying over and it sounds like somebody's driving by. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. But I thought this pattern was pretty. And it's pretty easy. I'm not going to make it too hard on myself. I wonder if that's my washer and dryer I'm hearing, because it's kind of far away. 2, 3, 4, 5. My dad was aggravated with that plane yesterday because it was like, it was flying over the farm, but playing around. You know what I mean? It wasn't a working plane. Somebody was joyriding one. He wasn't crazy about them joyriding over the farm. Joy flying. He was flying pretty low. There's an airport 5 miles up the road. Williston Airport. It used to be kind of an abandoned airport for years. And I think they use it now. There's a few small planes now. I mean, years ago when I was a kid, 14-year-old kid that I went to school with, he flew planes. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a pastor now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah. There were a lot of crop dusters and they would teach kids how to fly. Probably none of it legal. 1, 2, 3. I know kids can drive tractors without a license. Farm equipment. They used to. I don't know. They may not be able to today. I don't know. I usually do a thumb knot, but I haven't been. I'm probably going to start because I don't want to sew in. Put it on my Greyhound. You guys can't see me. You can't see me crocheting. Alright, well, I'm going to get off of here for now. The video's getting too long, but this is the beginning of my pattern here. I might add the rest of it before I end this video, but I want to look back because I know there's some lulls where I didn't talk and you couldn't see me crocheting. So I'll be back. Hey everyone, what are y'all doing out there? You know better. Let's go for a ride. We're gonna go to Grandpa's and get some packages. Okay, did my morning chores. It's nice out, but I'm just hot. I get red-faced when I work. Me and Dad tore the tarp off of that thing, and we actually pulled that thing down, that metal. It was going to be an overhang for Dad's tractors, but one wind came through here and tore it apart. So I'm going to see if this bracket will hold my phone without turning it off. And y'all smell like doo-doo. Really? What did you roll in? Oh my God. Georgie rolled in shit. Excuse my French. God, you stink. Well, you can go in. You can't go in Grandpa's house. You're nasty. I wonder what she rolled in over there. You're disgusting. It smells like cow poop. There is a distinct difference. Yesterday, I had a big old bull next door. He was yelling at the dogs. It was funny. He had big old horns. Never seen, it was a big bowl. Grandpa's pool, go swimming. Go swimming. Swimming. Now you're all wet. Go swimming. I want you to swim a couple times in a circle. Come here. No, come here. Oh, you were with your boyfriend. Hey, Fred. Go swimming. Go swimming. Get in the pool. Go get in the pool. Go swimming. Go swimming. Go swimming. Here's a little circle. Mine used to do that. Still stink. Still. All right. She rolled in something out there in that field. Georgie, she smells like ow. Come on, let's go get a bath. Let's go get a bath. Come on. Look, I ain't got nothing else to do.